This guy with an eye patch has been haunting my FYP for the past few days, and the comments recommended his show. I just finished watching it and I can confirm it's fun to watch. It's called Voltaire High on Amazon Prime. It's about an all-boys school in 1963 that has a handful of girls join the first time, becoming one of the first co-ed school in France. It explores various themes of sexism, xenophobia, homophobia, and class. Let me introduce you to some of the cast. Anik is my favorite character in the show. She is considered the most pretty girl in school, but she's also the person with the highest grades, which is cool considering TV shows usually don't allow the prettiest girl to be also the smartest. Glad there's a show with nuance. There's also a subplot about her struggles with underage sex work, which was heartbreaking but unfortunately realistic. Joseph is the misogynistic bully of the school, and in the first few episodes, he was pretty unlikable. However, I think his acceptance of losing his eye and not getting a glass eye, despite being told he would be more handsome with it, was pretty cool. For me, this was the first time in contemporary young adult media where I saw a character have a facial disfigurement and not get it fixed despite not fitting into societal standards and preferring keeping themselves that way. Michelle is the main character. She's the dean's niece, and people think she's stuck up because of that, but she always stands up for her friends. I loved her fluffy bangs the whole show, and I was just mesmerized by them, and this hairstyle is adorable. I want to recreate it immediately. Henri is one of the first guys to create a friendship with all the girls and makes them welcomed and not feel objectified. I think it's cool when TV shows give heavyset characters a personality besides being the comedic relief on the side. He's really thoughtful, and he's my favorite male character in the show. Simone, Michelle's best friend, goes through a lot in the show, but she keeps a smile on her face, and I love her lively, friendly personality. Michelle has a thing with Michelle's brother, Jean-Pierre, and their relationship is pretty adorable. Despite his cold exterior, I liked how he stuck up for his sister against bullying. There is a bunch of other characters like the foster kid Alain the dean's wife, but I could get into them in a possible part 2. I've binged the show all in one day, and I heard it might get cancelled, but I hope it gets renewed. This was the first French show I ever watched, and I'm pretty impressed. I would be distressed if it didn't get renewed because it has a lot of charm. When I had finished it, I felt this immediate sadness of saying goodbye to the characters, whereas with most shows I've been recently watching I am relieved when I'm done. But I felt very immersed in the show due to the realism. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it.